Hey, thanks so much for stopping by the Tech Geeks YouTube channel. Can I take this opportunity to welcome you to 2024? Happy New Year. I'm recording this right at the beginning of the new year. We love what we do here. We're about finding solutions for our customers. What's this YouTube channel about? This YouTube channel has two main focuses. Out the box, that's what it used to be called. All right, this is about actually what do you get in the box. There's so many stock images out there for the areas that we work in, which is wireless, networking, and cybersecurity. There are plenty of stock images like this is a UniFi Express, and there's some stylized images of it. We like opening up a box and actually showing you what's in there. What's our difference? We don't get set promos. This is all about what we're supplying for our customers, what we like ourselves. So this channel is primarily about showing you what's in the box. And then we've got plenty of tutorials on how to use it. So maybe it might be, what do I need to join two buildings together with wireless? What do I need to set up UniFi Express or Ubiquiti UniFi Protect? So I hope you find this channel useful. Over the last few years, I've done a stock update every single month that gives you an idea of what the manufacturing and supply lines are like. We're going to change that up over these next few months in 2024 because generally, we're seeing the manufacturing much better than it has been over the last few years. Now what we're tending to see is issues with actually shipping. Maybe it be cyber attacks on some of our ports, maybe it be strikes for pay, maybe issues with actually the shipping routes that the boats can use or the aeroplanes can use. Maybe it can be where the items are actually manufactured and getting the goods out of the country. So we're now seeing more issues with the actual shipping side of it, probably more than the manufacturing process across the vendors that we have. So across our cybersecurity vendors and our wireless vendors, generally 2 or 3 weeks is probably the maximum time that you'll wait for most of their products. There are a few vendors in there that do have slightly longer supply times. Generally at the moment, probably that Cisco Meraki grouping. And some of the ones like Checkpoint in some of their devices have a little bit longer, but again, not as long as it has been over a number of years. So where do we see some of the market going? I think that's what we get asked so much, and that's what I probably want to use these few minutes each month to talk about. In the cybersecurity space, we see it again being a greater push to how can we analyze more and more data. We're seeing most of the security companies go after purchasing other software authors that have created solutions for streaming or collecting the stream of data coming out of switches or other devices and actually being able to put that into one big pool of information. So now we know a device, where was it plugged in, what was actually happening with it, where it was in the network, and we could isolate it. So we're seeing a lot more of the extended reporting. That's probably one of the biggest things. And we're seeing the vendors push a lot more to a single manageable online portal. That's probably been a big push for a lot of security vendors over the last few years, and most of them are getting maybe 40–50% of the way there, where their access points and their firewalls and their endpoint is all in one place. So that's what we're probably seeing in the security market. What are we seeing in the wireless marketplace? We are seeing a massive increase in what people are trying to do when it comes to connecting buildings together. We are seeing great price points hit for wireless bridges and the ability to join two locations up to 4 or 5 kilometers apart for only a few $100s. And we're seeing that, especially here where I'm based in Australia, a great increase of that across rural Australia, mainly with that uptake of Starlink and the ability to, as long as you can see the sky and have power, you can get an internet connection. So I think we're going to see more and more products in that wireless space that allows us to, do what we need with Internet of Things, whether it be cameras or sensors and stuff around our watering holes, around feed troughs, across our feed lots, our yards, being able to get cameras up more easily or wireless cameras and do that over a greater distance. So that's why I see it increasing in that wireless space. In our networking side, we're probably not seeing a huge change. We're seeing new features like we've got this, which is the Ubiquiti USW-Pro-Max. It has LED lights in the back. What's the idea? Well, you can define a different color for each network port. And so without having to log into the software when you go to the rack, you know what's plugged in where and on what VLANs or whatever based on its color, and you can easily patch. So we're seeing innovations around how can we find the data and how we can manage the data. So I do hope you find this YouTube channel useful. Have a look at the box openings if there's products you're looking to buy. Hopefully it gives you an idea of what they are, tactilely. And there are plenty of other guides on what do I need to extend my wireless to another property, what do I need to use mesh with Starlink, how do I set up Unify Protect, and many other things. How do I secure my network with a WatchGuard or with a Sonic Wall in less than an hour? Practical solutions and guides to help you with your day-to-day IT needs in that wireless networking and cybersecurity space. So please do subscribe and stay up to date.